Which X Dawg will show up? I don't know. Plans change. $11.99, please.
Oh, here we go.
No bread, no water, just me.
Monday Night Raw is the worst show I've ever seen.
Go on your cell phone, YouTube. I'm world famous, bitch.
Oh my God.
What do YouTube? This is your boy Diakis.
DSGB X Dawg.
This your boy KT.
Go ham.
And I am not affiliated with X.
And we would like, God damn it, we would like to welcome y'all to Real Wrestling episode 94. After almost a 2-month hiatus, we are back. Hopefully, we are all in good health. Anybody want to give an update about anything going on?
Episode 94. when the central part of the city was underwater.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh
The
boy.
Great Flood of '94.
Didn't have it again in 98.
Yeah, I'm '98. It wasn't that bad for I don't know, my family.
So I'm on the west side, didn't notice anything happen.
Yeah, I'm about to say, west side, south side, sorry for you.
Except for school, because half them kids came from the south side, all they bad as hell.
Yeah, I lived in Macon during '94 and the flood '94, and we had no power for like.
Wait, Macon got fucked up?
Oh yeah, we got fucked.
Oh.
We had what we were called the Okamogi.
Oh.
Yeah, that motherfucker went Oka over. You know what I mean?
Oh, I guess that flows into the Flint too as it goes south.
I guess I don't know the tributary system of Georgia. Huh?
I wonder if Florida get fucked up because they were being completely
I mean,
downstream.
Florida's
of
already
this.
fucked up.
Yeah, can't get. It can
Yeah.
get worse. Them motherfuckers got leprosy now. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey man, you know that was a good album by the band Death.
When you in the news for having some Old Testament ass diseases,
Oh,
stuff is going wrong. Something is going wrong, bro.
Damn, I thought the records were bad. Shit.
I'm like, when the Mets had foot and mouth disease, I'm like, bro, what the hell y'all are bringing up? I'm like, yep, that's the Mets.
That's crazy.
I'm like, I seen that in the news, leprosy. I'm like,
What you gonna start bringing next? The fucking plagues or some shit? You're gonna have locusts everywhere and fucking frogs and shit.
hey, you had red tide a few years ago,
Yeah, I
so
mean,
you know what? I'm not gonna put it past.
Giving up your never mind. That's just too much. Anyway,
Bugs Bunny were right, and Bugs Bunny were right decades ago. Just cut it off.
okay. I know we missed a couple of pay-per-views. Well, okay, I won't say a couple, like several pay-per-views, but we're gonna jump right into SummerSlam 2023 predictions. No, Wikipedia, I'm not giving you shit. I already gave you $3. Fuck you.
It's not for sale.
Damn. We only got 8 matches.
Yep, it was 10, but thank God Triple H took 2 of them off and moved.
Good.
They just never announced them for the show.
I get Troy props for this. I don't know, for some of those playing like, hey, they got a whole lot of talent. The roster's deep. You can't feature everybody.
Okay.
I don't want to watch a show that goes on the 1 in the morning because you're trying to get everybody on the event.
My thing is,
Just stagger the talent.
cut that battle royal. We don't need it.
Yeah.
And we could have kept it just at those 7 matches.
Put it on SmackDown.
Actually, I think 7 too much. Triple H hasn't been going over 6. I like the 6 matches thing because it reminds me of NXT TakeOver.
Oh, did they have 7 matches in Money in the Bank?
Don't know, but you gotta remember.
Let me see.
Vic.
I have base guy Wikipedia in front of me. They
Well,
want me to give me
I'm
money.
I'm pretty sure Money in the Bank will have
Give
more
me
matches
shit.
because of what it is.
But
Money in the Bank had.
Vince ain't making major decisions, but he's still making some decisions.
Money
Probably
in the
how many
Bank
matches
had.
on the
Yep,
show.
7 matches. You are right.
Yeah.
So lucky 7 now. Well, no, because we just said SummerSlam's 8.
So yeah, not much. Not much.
So what is it? Regular Money in the Bank, the women's one, then I guess the regular matches.
I guess so. Yeah. What do y'all want?
Well, hold on, did Real defend on that show?
Let me see.
Oh, am I thinking of
No, I'm not giving you any more money. Shit.
Oh, am I thinking of Night of Champions? Remember one of them shows she just squashed Natalia in like 2 seconds?
Oh, that was in Saudi Arabia.
So that was the Saudi show. Okay,
Yeah,
so she wasn't on Money in the Bank.
That was all money. Whatever.
Why am I getting
And
called?
then Dom get beat quick by Cody.
Let me see. You look at Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, I
It was
already know
7
what
matches, but I think one of them was just short as hell.
The short match was Gunther. Wait, no, yeah, that was Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Gunther and Riddle.
Gunther and Riddle. That was 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yeah, I think
Cody Rhodes and Dominic
went 11
was
minutes and change.
8 and 40. 8
Oh,
minutes.
Oh yeah, cause Dom ran a lot. Yeah.
Seth Rollins defeated
How about
Finn
that?
Balor at 12:30.
Dirty Dom.
Okay.
No, he was still ex-con Dom at the time.
Ex-con Dom. I'll blame the Pectin.
But yeah, they should just get rid of Battle Royal.
It's the Pectin.
The Battle Royal just feel like get everybody on the card.
Yeah.
Well, no, get LA Knight on the card without giving him a match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me talk to you.
I'm like,
Spoiler alert, that's my pick to win game.
that's my pick to win it or be the last man eliminated.
They can't just keep beating this man like this, though.
Well,
But the thing is, it's not harming them.
as of this writing, this recording, I'm sorry. Why is it writing? Fuck. LA Knight, Sheamus, Tommaso Ciampa, Shinsuke Nakamura, Otis, and Chad Gable are the only participants.
You know what? When it looks, the LA Knight probably will win.
Yeah, I'm giving the LA Knight.
Or Sheamus.
I don't see no point in Sheamus winning.
Well, that depends. If LA Knight loses Friday, then I'm not picking him to win. You know, I can't do that, though, because you're picking him right now. But if he loses Friday, though, he's not going to win. If Sheamus wins Friday, who knows? LA Knight might win the Battle Royal.
Because of that man, he somehow ended up with, I thought it would still be Cody number 1, but that man got number 1, 3, and 4 on merch. And I'm like, damn, that's amazing. But then my next thing, like, he has 3 separate pieces of merch already?
I was about to say, it took him forever for them to even make a merch for the guy.
That's what I only had 1. Yeah.
I thought he had more than that.
They did his typical WWE thing. They wait too late to get somebody merch or to capitalize on something.
And I'm like, oh, he first, 3rd, and 4th, like, well.
Think about it. They made no money at all on no Randy Orton out of nowhere stuff. Because by the time they finally gave him a shirt for it, the craze was over.
The meme that
Yeah,
died.
the meme died.
Even though I have 2 Arcade Bro shirts. I have a Dyad shirt. What's a Dyad? No, it's what is it called?
The Dyad,
The what is it?
Oh, you mean
Schism.
the
Schism. I have a Schism shirt. I have an LWO shirt.
For life.
Oh yeah, for life. Actually, it's a Filipino World Order.
Only recent shirt I have is just that Cody Rhodes shirt.
Yeah, that shirt fine. You know, I think that tattoo is dumb as fuck.
No, it was a tattoo I want to bought it, but that, I'm like, hold up, X Dawg, he got a big ass wolf up there with the cut. I'm like, no, I gotta get this.
It is a nice shirt though. But yeah, I've been going shirt shopping. I just got my girlfriend the Brock Lesnar what do you call it?
The country boy
Country
shirt.
ass whooping shirt. She loves it. She loves it. So hell, yeah. I've been shirt shopping. They call Kenny Omega the belt collector. Well, I am the shirt collector. Okay.
Well, I'm the shirt collector too. I got another question for WWE. What the hell's up with their shirt sizes? They have the NWO Wolfpack shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
They have that 4X.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest for the NWO black and white is 3. Then another shirt they have, I forget who it's from. I'm like, y'all go from 3, y'all go all the way from double extra small. And I'm like, who the hell's that for adults?
Oh, extra small. Damn.
I'm like, that's
what
too.
you, a stick?
I'm like, that's too tiny for even Go Ham in his smallest days.
That's like stickly small right there.
And I'm like, bro, I only need Tommy to shop it where it's a double extra small.
Nah.
And then you go all the way up to 5, and I'm like, and y'all all the shirts made by the same people. So I'm like, what's with the sizes?
And one thing I don't understand is just the randomness of the shirt sizes. It's like certain shirts are like the big sizes are always fucking sold out, and that like a nigga that's like a normal size like me is like you're trying to get a double X or a fucking XL, you know, because I can get away with wearing a double XL. I mean, because I've gained a lot of weight, but that's not the point. And I'm like, I can't wear a triple X. I'm look like a dress on me, shit. And then like the smallest size is available is like a fucking medium. What the fuck? Like, you know, my choices are a fucking medium or a fucking triple X. Hell, I'm like, you know what? I'll just wait. I'll wait.
This is the triple. You probably could. This is the triple, right? Wash in hot water and shrink it.
I ain't trying to mess up the graphic though.
Oh,
The graphic is like why you buy the graphic shirt. Yeah.
I was up there like the Cody Rhodes shirt. Cause one of the few shirts don't have a whole bunch of crazy shit on the back of it.
Oh, mine just says Skizzle.
I think that one of the minor pet peeves I have about wrestling shirts. I'll be like, the front be cool as hell. Then I click the picture, see the back of it, like, dog, I don't want all this shit on the back of my shirt.
Yeah, like
Especially when you have some cringy ass line there, like, okay, that's funny. That's funny at first, but like, dog, I don't need hours on the back of the shirt. That could be on the front of it.
I was thinking about getting a Solo shirt. Solo is awesome. But anyway, enough talk about shirts. But everybody's going for with LA Knight for
Yeah.
the Battle Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me break that down. All right. The next match is I said unanimous, you piece of shit. All right. Next match is
G-Boy screw you over?
Oh yeah, Swipe is screwing me over. Damn. Let's go with Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler, an MMA rules match. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm picking Shayna.
Yeah, it gotta be Shayna.
I mean, I guess
Yeah. I bet. Yeah.
it's unanimous. I like.
It's the whole
Yeah.
point of the match even happening is for Shayna to go over. I
Yeah.
hope.
I hope she goes over.
It would be so stupid for Ronda to win this match.
I can't believe I'm looking forward to it now though
I
because
know.
those two video packs on Raw was fucking great. They were amazing.
Great.
I mean, WWE still doing that well.
And I wish
They fucking
would've-
up tag team wrestling. They fucking up the U.S. title. They
Oh.
fucking up the women's division.
just
But
talked
the
about all
video
this shit.
packages,
We just talked about all this shit
The
before
video
we started
packages,
recording.
Hey,
though, undefeated.
I don't know if they can fuck up the U.S. title. We don't even know it existed.
Yeah, that's why
I
it's
forgot
already
who
fucked up.
was.
I said,
It's Austin Theory.
well, I was like, first of
Who?
all, I'm like, Triple H, hey, I said earlier, Triple H, you recruited a guy. Why you burying him? For a minute, I thought Gunther was a champion, but they just didn't give him they just didn't find a way to unify the
I
titles.
see Gunther way more than I see Dan Austin Theory.
Gunther got front page in his home country's paper. So like, Austin Theory sitting up here in the skybox with friends, and it's clearly Austin Theory sitting by himself.
I mean, he's known in this country. You ask anybody, a random person in Atlanta, who's Austin Theory? Like, who?
you asked a couple of years ago, they probably would have known.
He was pretty like when
Obnoxious.
he was when he was in Evolve, he was great. He was great in Evolve, but
When they showed the man backstage, I'm like, oh, this dude actually does have charisma. I'm like, I seen him when he was doing all that stuff with Vince, but I'm like, backstage, like, oh, I'm like, why is the guy not being
it
pushed?
was great in the way.
That was their best run, by the way.
Yeah, that was some good shit. That was grade A Austin Theory. All right. Speaking of Gunther, we have Gunther with Imperium versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship.
Big, meaty men slapping meat.
That's gonna be crazy.
That might be the match of the night.
Since they're so obsessed with breaking records, Gunther's gonna win. That's my pick.
Gunther better win.
Even without
We can't have now. Honestly, I would love for Drew to win, but we so close to breaking the damn record. Let's just go ahead and break it.
Why not?
I think
I
even
have been like my entire life. I've heard that the Hunter Tom Man is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, and I kept saying, "How?
He never defended it. He ran away.
How the hell he was champion that damn long?"
I don't even know, and I watched some of it.
I mean, there's been a lot of great Intercontinental champions. Every time somebody bring it up, the first person name they say is Mr. Perfect, and then they say Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, Bret Hart.
Macho Man.
Macho Man. Nobody never bring up the goddamn Honky Tonk Man. But for some reason, he's the longest reigning. Can we just have Gunther just break the record so I don't have to hear about
Warrior
him?
before I think about him.
What? I think it came after that. I think it came after that promo where Honky Tonk Man first turned heel. Where the man started talking about maybe I had to stop kissing babies and start slapping babies. Cause he did a promo. He did a promo like up here, folks be calling WWE talking about we behind the Honky Tonk Man, and then he got called. They got called to call, but they don't like the Honky Tonk Man. And I'm like, yeah, did he win?
Yeah.
So I guess it made sense back then, but now you look back and like, how was he the longest after all that?
The man held the title for like, what, a year and a half?
What, 465 days?
It was a very long time.
I think it's 454. I think that's what Gunther got to beat.
I think even without that record, I think Gunther would get it, but it would be funny if Drew wins. So we still got to hear about Honky Tonk Man.
I just don't want to hear about Honky Tonk Man no more. For years, I haven't wanted to hear about Honky Tonk Man. They always trot him out there for the latest thing, and I'd be like, this is the guy. This is the guy who was the longest Intercontinental Champion.
This Elvis impersonator.
Elvis impersonator. It's the longest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Bro, you hear all these legendary champions. You hear Stone Cold. You might hear Randy Orton, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Honky Tonk Man.
Who?
That's why when Gunther started holding it for a long time, I was like, yeah, he got to go break this record.
Yeah. I'm all for it.
And it's a perfect choice to do it. The only thing about I feel like the title's holding Gunther back because he should be a world champion. But we gotta wait for him to break this record before they can think about putting the title on him.
Yep, he breaks it. Then Triple H gonna take about 8 months for Gunther to finally face. I don't even know who will be the champion by then.
What do you even do with Gunther after he dropped the title?
Nothing.
Because Gunther path since coming to WWE has been the exact thing.
You move him up to that consolation prize.
But
Yeah,
that's
where?
But that's what I was about to
There's
get
only
at.
one.
Since he's been signed, he's been the longest reigning NXT champion. Then he dropped it. He come to the main roster, win the Intercontinental title. Now he's the longest reigning Intercontinental. They can't do that for a third time.
Yes, they can.
I mean, they're gonna do it, but
I guess Gunther loses. If the Royal Rumble's enough time, I guess he wins the Royal Rumble and faces Seth at Mania.
I think that's what you do. I think he's already my early pick to win the Rumble.
Cause it cannot be Cody.
I mean, things could change by then. Cody got to win the Chamber or something. He can't win the Rumble twice.
Like, yeah, I'm like, he can't get Money in the Bank. He cannot get.
He
Can't get no shortcuts.
That story is ended. There's no story to finish. That story is ended.
Cody wants to finish because it became a meme.
Who knows if they ever finish it? Because Triple H probably still waiting for The Rock to be clear for WrestleMania 92.
Yeah.
I mean,
Continuity.
you never know.
Oh, he'll be there for Grayson Waller.
We're gonna hit a Rock for Grayson Waller. I'll be like, man, what the fuck?
I already said if The Rock shows for Grayson Waller, bruh, the entire bloodline will be reunited because they will be stumping The Rock's ass out.
The Rock will be 60 years old. Triple H still trying to keep the belt on Roman. It's like, hey, we gotta have this match. Tribal Chief. Come on, man, stop. He needs to lose next year.
WrestleMania 60, Roman Reigns still Tribal Chief.
Because Roman got movies to make. Triple H over here holding this man up.
Roman got plenty of time. The studios up here ain't paying their folks.
Yeah, they're paying computers.
I'm like, who the fuck would think will sign up for that? Like, oh, hey, we're gonna take all your work, put it in AI, and we're not gonna pay you for it. I'm like, who signs up for that? It ain't like when they dead. It's like, no, while I'm still alive, I'm still gonna use you for stuff and not pay you. So I'm like, Dwayne, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of extra free time. You need to come see about your daughter, cause
yeah, you need to go talk to her.
she hanging out with some weird white boys. Yeah, all your cousins up here in war with each other. And then you got other family members out in the Indies up here trying to jump in on the bloodline thing. I don't learn about 2 more 5-2s I never heard of.
Yeah.
But that bloodline run deep.
Yeah.
I know about Jacob, but there was 2 other ones that popped up. I'm like,
Who the hell these guys?
It's something that just ain't. It's one that's not going nowhere. I forgot his name.
he might be the one I'm talking. He might
It
be
began
one.
with an L. That's all I can tell you.
Yep, we're probably talking about the same guy.
And then Umaga's son started wrestling.
Kind
I'm
of
like, damn, another one. Every time I see one of them, I'll be like, damn, another one. Be like, DJ Kelly, another one.
I'm like, bro, this bloodline is deep. I'm like,
This is the son of the Tonga Kid, another one.
hey, see, Roman Reigns is right by being tribal chief. He's bringing everybody money.
Jimmy and Trinity just announced they're having a son, another one.
Oh my god.
Boy, you go to AEW, get a 5-2 up there. I'm surprised Tony Khan hasn't signed the 5-2 yet. I mean, there's plenty to pick from.
He will.
He gave Sean Maluda a run, didn't he?
Who?
He was he's part of the bloodline, but he was in NXT.
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you got plenty of bloodline to go through.
He one of the ones who didn't make it. Him and Manu.
Oh,
I forgot who Manu was the son of.
I don't think Rikishi.
No, definitely not Rikishi. At least I know for a fact Rikishi only had 3 kids. There might be another that's a solo we don't know about, but they never mentioned him. They didn't mention Solo. I didn't know he existed.
Bro, the Usos did a thing on X.
I thought you were about to say Threads.
The whole video was posted on Threads, but I think when it went down the whole family tree up here, I'm like, when I clicked how long this was, I'm like, okay, 5 minutes. I'm like, yeah, this sounds about right.
Jacob Fatu broke it down perfect though. Until they asked about The Rock. I hate when they do that too. Because everybody who asked them their question, they start naming everybody in their family. And it's like the person who asked them the question don't give a damn about none of them except for The Rock.
Yep.
Because the first thing they say is, how does The Rock fit in this? Every single time, how does The Rock fit in this?
I think the Usos, I think they mentioned The Rock up front. Cause since they was at the very top of the list, they talk the Chief. Then I forgot how they said, and then they go to Rock.
Cause they said he's distant cousin, and
that's how they said it.
I looked at the pyramid before what's The Rock grandfather name? He is at the top. High Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at the very top, and then when they branch out, they go separate ways. And The Rock, and I think it's somebody else.
Tamina?
Not Tamina. But yeah, they're on one side. Tamina ain't actually a part of it. Cause Jimmy Snuka ain't part of the
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's not part of it.
I know they got the Nia Jax up here towards the bottom. She's towards the bottom of the pyramid with the Usos.
Yeah, then when it breaks out to the other side, that's where the Wild Samoans come in, and then it goes down from there. Because I forgot Rikishi had a twin.
Yep. Wasn't that Rosie?
No. Rikishi twin, I don't even know what happened to him. They was on what they were called, the Samoan SWAT team.
Yeah.
When Paul Heyman managed them.
Yeah.
But when Rikishi came back, his brother was nowhere to be found. When Rikishi went that solo push that we remember him for in the Attitude Era, his brother was nowhere to be found.
Damn.
How many kids Yokozuna had?
I forgot where Yokozuna fall in line at though.
Cause I think Yokozuna is. Ain't you?
But he's in that same round. He's in the same round with Rikishi.
Yeah.
Because Rikishi and then his brother. I think Rikishi's brother is the Tongue Kid. And then it branches out to Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Now you see why this thing lasts so long.
And Rosie. See, Roman Reigns is actually up there with Rikishi though.
Oh, Rosie's.
That's why the Usos be joking talking about Roman Reigns, their uncle, which he's really not. Because he's Rikishi's first cousin.
Crazy. I know more about the bloodline than how many folks in my own family.
That's you know what? You made a good point because on my dad's side, I know none of them. On my mama's side, I know the whole pyramid.
Yeah, on my mom's side, my dad's side. No, I know some of my dad's side, but then you start going past my cousin, I'm like, I have no idea.
No, see, I know my dad got like 5 brothers and sister siblings, so I know that branch under there. But when it comes to cousins, I don't know none of that.
Oh boy, my Lord have mercy.
I know all my first cousins. Let's put it that way. I don't know no second or third on my dad's side.
The problem is I don't know some of my first cousins on my dad's side because one of his brothers was a Rolling Stone.
Wherever he laid his hat was on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy, and that got me good one time. But I'm not gonna say that on YouTube. I got burned.
Sorry.
That's all I can put. I'm pretty sure you can understand what I'm saying about me saying it.
Yeah, I got you.
Boy, but anyway. What we on? I don't even think we were talking about the bloodline before we started talking about the bloodline.
We were talking about Gunther and what he was doing. Then he was talking about going up after the consolation prize, and then
and I made a joke about Triple H taking forever to get the title off of Roman Reigns,
and that spiraled all into the bloodline.
We started talking about The Rock
and
Faith and Grayson Waller.
Yep. Oh yeah, that record you thought Triple H beat WrestleMania 90 and still trying to get the.
Yeah.
And then The Rock getting stomped out by the entire bloodline. And
oh, he deserves it. That's how the storyline. That's how the storyline should end. You finally get the Rock at WrestleMania, and then stomp the fuck out of him.
It's for Black Adam, you asshole.
Hey, that was not a good movie.
All the hype.
We waited so long to get that movie.
First of all, he did his ass stumped up for that too. All the hype behind it.
When the movie came out, last year or this year?
Oh,
The movie got announced for 2019. I remember that. I remember when that movie got announced.
and the movie was so bad, we can't remember when it came the fuck out.
It was in 2014. I remember they were like Black Adam coming out.
2022.
See, it got pushed back 3 years. Cause I remember they announced it in 2014. I was like, damn, we gotta wait 5 years for a Black Adam movie. They even cast The Rock then. Cause remember when The Rock was getting cast for everything?
Yep.
He got cast for Black Adam in 2014. Movie didn't come out 8 years, probably because his damn work schedule. Had to make all them other movies first. Think about it when we be picking out, when we go to these matches and we all pick the same people, ain't really nothing else to say.
Yeah, that's probably how we end up.
Okay, let's go to the next match. Maybe we'll get some dissension in the ranks.
Oh, we're talking Ronda match.
We've been unanimous with everything so far, right?
Yep,
Ricochet versus Logan Paul.
Oh, that one might.
This is probably the one we're gonna do.
Logan Paul probably got to take a win.
I agree with
KT.
KT. Yeah. You have so many different names.
No, it's just my initials.
No, whatever.
Oh, don't tell me you're gonna be in a unanimous crowd. Like, when I realized, like, what's Logan Paul's record? Like,
his record's pretty bad.
I mean, dude, you good being an asshole. Cause I shown to know you had absolutely 0 wins.
The Miz beat him?
No, he beat The Miz.
He beat The Miz.
No.
So he won his first tag team match versus the Mysterios, and then he won the match with The Miz. Then he lost every other match after that.
He's 50-50, unless you want to count the Rumble.
Yeah, no.
I don't want to count the Rumble. Fuck that.
Because he lost to Roman, then he lost to Seth.
Yep.
Oh, now that makes sense.
Cause remember, he jumped straight from beating The Miz to getting a world title shot.
Well, if Dean Ambrose, wherever he's at, I guess he'll end up losing to Dean next.
Oh, he'll never face Dean.
You mean Mox?
That guy's dead.
Yeah, they got to put a mask on. Oh, he might be alive. He was wearing the mask before COVID. And got a vaccine on live TV.
Hey,
Foreshadowing.
Lots of foreshadowing. We should listen to Dean.
We actually should listen to Dean.
We should listen to him, man.
What did he know? What did he know? But I'm going Logan Paul. I guess he got to get a W. It wouldn't really matter too much about Ricochet taking the L.
What about you, Goham?
This is another match that's happening because one of these I can't call Ronda a celebrity no more. One of these, I'm gonna still do it though. One of these celebrities just requested to wrestle these certain people because ever since that spot at the Royal Rumble where he jumped into Ricochet, they did something at Money in the Bank too, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, that stupid table spot. So I guess they after all of those moments they were like, okay, we got to get a match just so we can go viral, so we can post this all on social media. That's the whole only purpose of this match. That's why the winner doesn't matter. The only purpose is to show all the crazy spots they're gonna do.
Hey, that's one thing Kevin Dunn is good at. He sure hell get a whole bunch of camera angles because Ricochet redoing the flip out the ring because of we don't need to show who cannot be named anymore. They had
Fire him.
They show angles I didn't even know WWE had cameras in.
I'm trying.
I didn't know they had a camera. I didn't know they had a cameraman in the crowd.
Yeah.
They got it from the crowd. They got it from behind Logan Paul. They got it from up and behind the ring. So you can zoom in and see the whole thing from, I guess, Ricochet's angle.
This story sucked. It wasn't told right. That's one thing I do know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the story.
The story should have been that Logan Paul. Well, no, you can't even tell that story because he already proved he can hang when he faced Roman himself. But for Ricochet saying, "Oh, you don't belong here," and you got dog shit and nobody wants you here, and I'm like, okay, you can say that about half the locker room.
I was about to say that you obnoxious
Like, what story are you trying to tell here?
Yeah, you can't hang that's out the window.
Yeah, that should have been the story, but the problem is we see him go up against both the world champions right now, and almost beat both of them. So you can't use that story.
You tell me can't hang like dog. This dude up here wrestling better than some of the veterans out here. Like, I'm not sure what I think. Jim Cornette said he probably better than 75% of the wrestlers that's active right now.
They gave no good reason for him to feud with Ricochet. They really didn't. I know we all know the purpose of this match, but we talking about for what we see on TV. If we go by the story they supposed to be telling on TV, I don't know what the fuck going on.
Do some flippy shit. That's all it is.
Dude, I'm gonna make Ricochet sound jealous. You don't hang? You can't hang with us?
I want to say Ricochet should win, but should he?
I think Logan Paul needs a win.
I think Logan Paul needs to win
revalidate
too.
himself.
Well,
Yeah.
so much for the decision.
I thought we were going to differ because I was leaning towards Ricochet until I realized, no, Logan Paul definitely needs to win. Whoever wins this match, it doesn't even matter. I think Ricochet needs to win more than Logan Paul because Logan Paul going to always be featured.
Also, the crazy thing is, the storyline says at least the build-up was fun.
The problem with Ricochet, he can't do none of the stuff that he needs to do. Like, he can't sports entertain. Like, you're good in the ring. That need to be the last thing you need to work on. You need to be. Look at Dom. Dom sucks in the ring. His character work is amazing right now.
Yeah, I mean, he said he can't even talk on the mic without getting booed out the fucking building. It's great.
Dom sucks.
He is pretty bad.
Dom sucks.
Yeah, his kayfabe girlfriend put wrestles better than he does.
But the thing about it though, Dom sucks so badly it works for his character.
Yeah.
Because he shouldn't be beating nobody clean. He
Like
gets
this.
all his wins by being dirty.
That's
Dirty
it.
Dom.
That's it. His character work. As I keep saying, the most important part of wrestling is not the wrestling.
If not,
It gotta be the character. I'm like, folks like Logan Paul are show like, dude, you can train to learn how to do the moves.
well, I say that in the WWE. That's what pisses me off about AEW. Because AEW, y'all trying to be WWE. Stick to what you know. Y'all want to put all these dream matches and all these in-ring stuff. Y'all got a following for that shit. Just stick to that. The problem is you got Jericho and Cody Rhodes over here trying to be. Well, Cody Rhodes ain't there no more. But they're trying to be WWE. And I'm like, no. And it's the same mistake Impact made. Stop trying to be WWE.
The funny thing is, they're doing it with Collision though.
Collision's good.
I was like, Collision the most WWE non-WWE show, just with a little bit more wrestling. It ain't a whole bunch of those weird. I almost say the shit the Elite be adding to the match. Like, what is some of this stuff?
Speaking of the Elite, they resigned.
I'm like, where's it? This resign? I'm like,
I think
who?
they should have pulled a Cody Rhodes. They should have left.
No.
They wouldn't go nowhere, no way.
I'm trying to figure out what talk. Well, they done everything they could did in AEW. They going? I'm like,
No, we know
they're not going
We
a
never-
single place.
Yeah, the whole thing was negotiating. They were trying to get more money. Smart on them. But let's just be real.
Tony's gonna pay anyway.
They should have went to WWE.
No, they shouldn't.
They should have went to WWE.
No.
There's nothing left for them to do in AEW.
There's nothing good to be had for adding them to WWE. Kenny Omega, yes. The Bucks, no.
I think the Bucks, it's a feeling for tag teams in WWE.
Oh, it's like that. It's like, no. I'm like, I used to like the Young Bucks, but boy, afterward, after seeing them so much at AEW, like, boy, y'all stock went so far down.
Cody's stock was almost gone before he went to WWE.
I'm like,
and now he is probably he's their second biggest star.
Cody's good.
Roman.
Cody's actually legitimately good. Omega is. The Bucks are alright.
The Bucks are alright.
But
because the Bucks got a stick that they're gonna use in every single one of the matches. Their matches are almost the exact same.
And that's where the problem be at. Because they're definitely not going to get a whole bunch of that corny stuff clear with Triple H. We definitely know they even get some of that stuff clear with Vince. So I'm like, the super kick party things, all that stuff. Like,
but they don't even do that no more, which I'm glad they don't. Yeah, but that's one of the few things that they dropped from they act.
Yeah, and the Usos picked it up.
Yeah, but the Usos definitely picked it up.
But so many weird ass contrived spots to be doing. Like, okay, y'all are definitely not doing that.
Let me say this is the one spot I hate in all of wrestling. And I think this happens in Young Buck matches all the time. Let's say a spot where Matt Jackson will accidentally grab Nick Jackson by the head, and somebody do a move that will make Matt Jackson DDT Nick Jackson. Mm-hmm. I hate that because it's unrealistic. Why would Matt just DDT the hell out of his brother? It makes no sense.
Hey, that spot happened at the Great American Bash, actually.
That spot happened too damn much. I hate it. It's one of the few spots that I just really hate in wrestling. They be doing moves, and then somehow you'll get your partner in a headlock, in a DDT position, and then they'll kick you in the face where you'll fall back and you'll DDT your brother. Realistically, if you get kicked in the face, the first reaction you do is take both of your hands and grab your fucking face. You don't DDT your brother.
Number two, can't you see who you holding?
I can pick apart that spot all day. That's why I think it's the stupidest spot in wrestling.
I don't know the other one. That weird ass spot they did up here with the whole crew putting everybody in headlocks or some shit until somebody finally decided to just clothesline the whole group down.
I hate another spot I hate is the 4-on-4 super play. When one person start off in the super play,
yep,
and then the other person go to help him do the double team, but then his partner come and grab him. I like.
Oh, you mean the Tower of Doom?
Not the Tower of Doom.
Oh.
They do it in the middle of the ring.
Oh, that. Okay.
It's like one person has in the suplex position, then his partner comes, they go to do a double suplex, but then his partner comes and wraps him up, and then they get to the point where it's 4 of them.
Oh yeah, the elite spot.
Then all 4 suplex the other one to the other side. I'm like, this is fucking stupid because the third person has been in the headlight just waiting. He's been waiting for the other 7 people to get on. He just waited. I would have just picked my head up and said, what the fuck going on right now?
The only other one is when they don't do this one in office, but I just hate it because it looks stupid when everybody turns to white because you got to do it safely. But sometimes they do it so early where you will start in one corner, opposite where everybody else outside, run the apron, get to the top, run the ropes, and jump off, and everybody just turns to look just to get splashed. And it's like, y'all standing there watching for like 15 seconds, the guy running the ropes, and it's like, at least one person looking out can tell y'all when to turn around, but y'all will all stop fighting together, turn and look up here just to get splashed. And I'm like, I know for safety, but...
No, that's not the worst one.
It's one worse than that?
When they just climb the top rope and do the exact same thing you just said.
Oh.
They're just standing out there like they was fighting, they get up, sometimes they just stop fighting and they all like they hug each other and they look up and they're waiting for the guy to jump off the top rope and splash on all of them. Jim Ross called it out, and Brandon Cutler, the one who made fun of it, talking about, oh, we're going to do this spot again next week. I'm like, Jim Ross is right. It's fucking stupid.
I'm like, okay, I know for safety, but like, hey, ain't that why y'all have one guy who's facing that way to call it out? Like, call it out, because y'all just finna turn. Y'all all just finna turn and just catch the guy.
Can we just stop doing the same spot in every match? That's the damn issue. Tower of Doom, since KT brought that up, I hate that one too.
I thought it was cool until TNA started running out with it.
Like, that's how you know somebody sit on the rope, you go for a suplex, somebody get underneath them. Okay.
No, this is how it starts off. You got one person go up there, and then he fighting them off. Then his partner comes up there, or just another person in the match. They're gonna do a double suplex. But the person who up there, he fighting off both of them. Then you got the one who come in from the bottom and just drop all three of them. And then the person who drops all three of them, they fall out. You didn't even do nothing happen to you. You did the move.
And the absolute worst one, I can't remember, it was a young buck. No. It was what's called wear that white mask up here, where he did the R wrench up here. Then he's just bouncing on the second rope, top rope, second rope, like dude doing like 50 something. The guy in the arm bar like this, just helping the man balance himself, like my guy.
Just pull him off the round.
That was the whole time, like
I
my
think
guy.
that was Commander.
Yeah, there you go. I watched that spell like my guy.
Wait, Commander.
Uh-huh.
Nah, he ain't playing no EDH over here.
I mean, the whole time he's doing it, he's watching his footwork, make sure he don't trip, and his opponent just sitting here the whole time with his head down, holding his arm out, make sure the guy's balanced. And I'm like, I'm just counting tick, 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 tick.
Check
tick,
my
tick.
footwork. Check my footwork.
I'm like,
you ain't got this.
I'm like, second row, jump up to the top row, drop down to the second row, jump up to the top. I'm like,
I think Kalisto used to do that spot a lot too.
Yeah.
I think Ray Phoenix did too. Well,
Fucking Ray Phoenix.
but I don't think they did it as long as Commander did. I like,
Commander.
yeah,
I did like 10, 15 seconds. I'm like,
Fucking name is Commander.
I just thought about it. Yeah, that's the person who abused it. Commander. Yeah. I just thought about one of his matches. Yeah, he abused it.
and some indie wrestler made a joke about it. He did it up here, and I think he showed him like doing various things in the ring, like reading a book or something. While
Yeah, he was just holding it, like waiting for it to come down. He was like, do. He like reading the book. He ordered some food on DoorDash. That shit was funny. That shit was good.
Before we move on, this segment was brought to you by AEW. If you want to see any of these spots, watch a Young Buck match.
Thank you for that, Go Ham.
But like I said, yep, that's it. Kenny was cool. Young Bucks, I'm not sure.
Speaking of somebody from AEW and somebody that you know, probably I don't think he'd do good in there, but he probably go anywhere there anyway and destroy everybody. Let's go Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. I already know what I'm thinking.
I don't want to see this match.
Cody got to win, even though it's going to be another 7-minute match full of nothing. Cody got to win.
Yep, Cody has to win.
Yep.
This match.
Bullshit.
This match needed the Ronda Shayna segment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Brock ain't explained shit.
exactly, it is fucking August. That shit happened in April, and we
Cody-
still don't know why Brock attacked Cody.
Cody explained it. Cody the one who explained it. Brock didn't explain his side at all. Cody said Brock feel like he the gatekeeper, like he the only one that deserves to face Roman. But like, I guess that makes sense.
Brock just had to
this one
promote
made
his new
perfect sense
shirt.
coming from Brock.
That's all it was. Brock just had to promote his new shirt. Country ass whooping. That's all it's been.
I
A
wouldn't
country
mind-
ass whooping.
I wouldn't mind if Brock came out there and just said, "I don't like Cody." They be done with it.
Yeah.
As an explanation.
Oh, Brock.
I don't like him.
Oh, Brock can explain. Cody said, if anybody fighting Roman, it's gonna be me.
No, the perfect explanation for this. This is the perfect explanation. Brock should be mad at Cody for not beating Roman because Brock can't challenge for the title as long as Roman's the champion. That was the explanation. Because Brock lost the match to Roman that said as long as Roman's champion, he can't get a shot at the title. So he should be mad at Cody for not finishing the story.
Yep. Also the fact that Cody tried to end racism.
But let's just be real. This should have been for the Universal WWE Championship. Cody should have won.
No.
After seeing what they did, now Cody should have beat Roman.
No, it messed up the bloodline.
The story was no. We could have got to this point here without.
No, because then Roman he'll just look delusional.
He's already
No,
delusional.
but he'll look even more delusional. At least with him with the title, he's the tribal chief. You got to rely on him for everything. Nobody can beat the tribal chief. It makes sense. he lose the title up here. Roman just sound delusional.
But here's the problem with that, though.
But how do you say nobody can beat the tribal chief when Cody running around with the title, though?
But no, here's the problem with that. Jey Uso beat the tribal chief.
Not for the title.
But he beat him.
Not for the title.
He didn't beat him for the title, but he beat him. So
In a
that
tag match.
So the illusion, no, Roman wasn't pinned for almost 4 years. So now that Roman got beat, that whole illusion that nobody can beat Roman is over. And even in the promo that Roman and Jey Uso were doing, when he put it out perfect, like, what makes you think you can beat me? Even I was like, what do make you think you can beat him? He said, I already did. I was like, shit, you sure did. All he had to do was remind me, like, yeah, you did just beat him. Because I had forgot.
But then Roman, but see, at least now Roman say, oh, you caught me slipping. And wait, are we even on that match?
No, but I just gave you the explanation of why.
But at least Roman said this.
Brock should be mad at Cody.
Yep, that would be a good reason. But also for at least Roman and Jay, at least he can say he got caught slipping up here. He had to wake Roman up. Like, okay, he got complacent.
But the point is, before we get to that match, is that we just gave all these great explanations for Brock. Why the fuck he didn't give us one? Just pick one, Brock. We'll go with it.
I think Brock just don't care.
But yeah, Cody has to win this match because Cody got to go on to bigger and better things. He got to go finish 8th story. I don't know what story he got to finish because I thought it was winning WWE Championship. Clearly, it's not that story.
Well, he said he didn't want to be the face of a secondary company, so. Ooh, boy.
And even Cody went on interviews because everybody asked him, "Hey, if you go beat Seth for the title, will that finish the story?" Seth said no. Cody said no. Finishing the story is winning the title that his dad didn't. So that new world title that just made will not finish the story.
Well, technically his dad did not win that title either.
Dad didn't win a lot of titles. Let's be real. Yeah. Love Dusty to death, but didn't win a lot of titles. Probably U.S. titles a couple of times.
But at least,
actually, that's the only title I could think of that he won.
Hey, but that shows how different
Maybe
was.
NWA World title.
Right, but that does show what it says. What it said. Wrestling part is probably the least important part. The character is the most. Because you would assume Dusty Rhodes would have won a whole bunch of titles. As big as his name is, you would assume Dusty won, just like Mr. Perfect.
Roddy Piper was never a WWE champion. That's why I get so mad that The Miz been WWE champion. The Miz should have never been a WWE champion, let alone twice.
Piece of shit.
When you got people like Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect and Roddy Piper,
piece of shit,
who's never held the title.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure.
Mark Henry, I know. That's a personal one for me. Mark Henry should have been WWE champion, especially the Hall of Fame run.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Hall, like, bro, WCW just fucked.
He would have got. Razor Ramon would have been a WWE champion. He just chose to jump ship.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Perfect also would have been a WWE champion. They jumped ship too early.
Didn't Diesel make it?
Diesel was a WWE champion. He had that long reign, remember? It was uneventful, but he
That's
had
probably why.
it.
That's probably why I forgot about that. But that was. Wasn't he beat Sid for the title?
Remember I said years ago that Seth Rollins' WWE title reign is almost as bad as Diesel's?
I'm trying to remember when he got it. Was it against Sid?
It was against Backlund. Remember when he beat Backlund at the Garden in 4 seconds?
Oh yeah, that was funny. He just jackknifed him.
He just jackknifed him. That was it. And Backlund was on the long reign.
Yeah.
Boy, that stuff runs.
Bob Backlund was WWE champion.
That stuff runs.
Twice, wasn't it? Was it twice?
Was it?
I think it was twice. Yes, it was twice.
Was that when he had that stupid ass up here Bob Backlund president thing?
I think that was during one of his runs. I'm
Man,
not sure.
There's a lot of people in that golden era, I think right before the golden era, that were champion. I'm like,
How?
how the hell? If Roddy Piper couldn't have been a champion?
Bro, Hogan was. You mean the new generation era? Cause that's when they had some weird ass feuds during that time.
Yeah.
They had to wait at the game.
Did. No, I don't think Mabel got the champion.
No, Mabel never champion, but he was almost.
He didn't break back, so.
They made him king of the ring.
Oh boy, they made a king.
Remember all them heavy hitters that was in that tournament?
Yeah.
That he won.
You talking about heavy hitters? He's lit. Yep. He was. Then Mabel was a literal heavy hitter. First of all,
LWO for life.
First of all, some of the crazy stuff. First of all, some of the crazy stuff Vince up here approves. Who the hell approved them carrying Mabel to the ring on the throne?
Oh my god.
Bruh, them boys had to be dying. You been glad it wasn't bruh, it was a modern ring and rap, bro. Them boys would have died.
Yeah. WrestleMania, boy.
What WrestleMania was that ultra long ass rap?
The one that Cena got tired on when he ran to the I remember there was a WrestleMania when Cena ran down that long ass rope and then ran both ropes and then did hit I was like, man, Cena, you finna lose. You gotta be tired as hell right now.
Bruh, they had to carry Mabel down. Oh.
I still remember Lil Nate running down that damn ramp. Just getting it. 1, 2, kick out. Damn it.
Well, Lil Nation also the one who came in that perfect slide.
Yep. he did the roll too. He did the combat roll into the count. Yeah. That was funny.
That might be a no, because one rep came in sliding, he was already in position. Like, he came in head first with his hand up and just slid perfectly in place and counted 3.
I remember that. That's that damn they reckon the slide right. He came in, hand was already cut. 1, 2, kick out.
Oh, like, bro, that was such a perfect slide. That man was in position.
Yeah, that was good. That was some good shit. Okay, let's move on from. I don't even know what the hell we were talking about.
We all unanimous on every match so far.
Yeah, welcome to Real Wrestling, where I don't fucking know.
It's the one match I think we're gonna have different.
Okay.
I'm guessing Roman and Jay.
Well, yeah, that one, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
Okay, next match is for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor.
Actually, we might have a different one on this one.
Oh, that's what match you talking about.
Nah, it's the triple threat winning championship.
That one is going to be next.
Alright, I'm gonna give you mine. I'm going with Finn Balor. I want Seth to win, but I think Finn Balor. I think the story just would be so much better with Finn champion.
The story.
Finn, yeah. I want Finn to get, but boy, that would be fun with Priest sitting there with the.
That's why I want it, because Balor been giving Priest that funny ass look every time Seth has been down, and Priest pick up the briefcase. Because Balor wants to beat Rollins for the title, so I think they should just let Balor do it.
And then he's gonna get cashed in on.
That would be funny.
That would be great if Balor wins it and Priest cashes in on him.
That's what I'm going with. I'm going with that. But it would be so great.
But the way they pushing the Judgment Day now, pretty much every damn brand, will they do it that quick?
It's Triple H. No.
Man, will they pull the trigger that fast?
Or
somebody have to cash in. I think this show.
Or Finn loses, and then as soon as he loses, since he had a chance to fight Seth again, then Priest cash in and wins.
This is a tough one.
I guess Finn couldn't be mad at that. Like, hey, I had my chance again.
What if Priest cash in? They make it a triple threat match. Seth still somehow win because either Balor screws Priest or Priest screws Balor. Now both of them mad because Priest lost the briefcase and Finn didn't win the title.
It'd be funny if
and Rollins stay champ.
Even if they do that, make a triple threat, but then Priest, when you think Priest is gonna go for the win, he gives it up for Finn to win. That would be interesting.
It's a lot of ways they could go.
That would be a funny way to do that.
What if Seth and Finn just have a classic, and then Priest cashes in, and then just lays down and Priest and Balor wins the title by pinning Priest? I would be mad as hell because the match would be amazing when you would want a winner, and then it ends like that.
That would be funny.
That's a move Triple H would make though.
That one would too. Go like
it's a Triple H and a Vince move. They both would look at it and be like, "That's a great idea." I was like, "Oh Lord."
The finger poking. Yeah, he make it a triple threat. or he joins in the middle of the match. Since it don't matter when you cash in.
Yeah.
So he joins in the middle of the match fresh. But what would Finn have to offer him though to give up?
The proof is loyal to the Judgment Day. Cause remember they've been having like what you call it?
Dissension in the ring.
Dissension, yeah.
Well,
They've
actually,
been having
dissension between those two.
yeah. It been slight dissension, like because of the 2 championship matches they had. Cause Balor screwed Priest the first time before Priest won the briefcase, and then at the Money in the Bank, Priest screwed Balor.
So
The only reason I knew when we started doing this, it would be scenarios where I could change my mind. That's why I went on here and made a pick first.
I'm still thinking.
So I'm just stick with Balor.
I think with Finn Balor, but how Finn Balor gets out of it, I don't know. But if it's Priest giving it up so Finn can win,
I'm trying to think.
What was the main event of Raw? Was it Dom and Priest against Sammy and Seth?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what it. I wasn't sure. I just knew that was the main event. I know it was Seth and Sammy versus the Judgment Day. I just didn't know what combination.
And Damian Priest took the pin.
From
Which
who? Who
from,
pinned? Sammy or Seth?
I think it was Seth Rollins.
If Seth pinned her, then it's a good chance Finn wins. You know how WWE books it. The go home show normally tell you who wins at the pay per view.
that briefcase though.
Somebody had to cash in on this show.
No, I'm going with Seth to retain. I don't think Priest is gonna cash in. I think Seth gonna beat Finn. I think Priest gonna have something to do with it, and then I think something's gonna go down, and Damien's gonna try to cash in, and that's where Finn turns on Damien, or vice versa, and that's where the Judgment Day ends. Because Gunther got to factor into something next year that involves that consolation prize. So I see Seth holding on to it till at least, because the way y'all putting it, if Damien cashes in and wins, that's who Gunther's gonna beat. I don't see that. I can see them putting Gunther over Seth, but not over Damien.
I think Priest is gonna be world champion for the year out, but I think he'll drop the title way before it's time to put it on Gunther. Remember, I don't think Gunther went into WrestleMania next year.
Yep, gotta get rid of Honky Tonk.
Because like I said, I'm picking Gunther to win the Rumble, and then go on to beat whoever's the world champion, because we all know whoever Roman faces, they're beating him if he's still the champion.
In my scenario,
got a shot.
I got Gunther winning the consolation prize at the Royal Rumble. I mean, they'll have to set it. That's why I'm picking Seth to retain. I think he's gonna hold it till the Rumble, and they're gonna build up Gunther however they want to build him up.
I have an idea, so
my pick is Seth. Write it down, Diakis.
Okay.
That's
So
what we did for him. I'm going with Balor.
Okay.
Yep, Balor, but I don't see the Judgment Day ending anytime soon.
I'm picking Seth to retain, so because I have a retarded idea.
The fact that these factions and tag teams are staying together this long, that just shows Triple H asking Vince about stuff, but he's showing him not butchering anything.
I think they're gonna explode Finn and Damien, and then that's where I think that Monday, that's where JD McDonough, that number 1 stunner, that's where he come in.
Yeah, because they said he was supposed to join the group, but the Judgment Day got hot, so they just
I mean, they can't get any hotter than if they had JD McDonough, that number 1 stunner. I mean, that's that man.
What?
What's your crazy idea?
I'll explain in due time.
That ain't kill switch.
No. Trust me. It's stupid. It's crazy.
Wait, are you saying doing this recording? Or?
Oh, I'm saying this recording when it comes to that time. All right. Sorry. I got to write this down because I am very, very bad at remembering shit. All right. So the next match is that triple threat y'all aforementioned.
Since a triple threat, yeah, we probably will be.
Asuka, Charlotte, and Bianca for the WWE Women's Championship.
Oh, this is easy for me. Charlotte.
I know this one. It's gonna be EO.
Oh, she does have the briefcase.
When in doubt, pick Charlotte.
Oh, this lady win the down.
Yeah,
It's
you
like,
know what? I agree with Diakis. I'm picking EO.
hey, she's not in the match.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Charlotte's gonna win, and then she go cash in.
I'm picking Asuka to retain.
Okay. Well, we have some different choices, but all right. What's your scenario? Is she gonna cash in at the beginning of the match, or is she gonna cash in at the end of the match? Who do you have winning the match?
Oh, I got Charlotte winning.
Okay, yeah, I have Charlotte winning too.
That's who EO
And then
cashes.
the EO gets just comes from the sky and does nice things with her body. Yeah.
The white bread answer would be Asuka's gonna retain, and EO's gonna try to cash in, and then Bayley's gonna turn on EO, and that's the end of whatchamacallit.
Damage control?
Yeah, damage control. That's my alternate scenario, but that's white. That's too vanilla.
Quick thing about Charlotte up here, going by her Instagram stuff up here, I like
You have one job, Andrade.
he's doing the one job I was wondering about. I mean, Charlotte's never gonna be Bayley, but
Okay.
Andrade's been putting in work.
Who's picking Charlotte?
Pretty much y'all but me.
Okay, so okay,
I'll
all
pick-
right, so
I want my damn Asuka and EO match.
That would be a good one, but I mean, Charlotte seems to return. She wins. She ended up with a short title. She's pretty much Sasha. She pretty much just tall Sasha Banks.
Somebody got to fail at cashing in. I don't see both of them cashing in. Successful. EO would make should be the easiest one to fail because Bayley being jelly. The only reason I don't think that's gonna happen yet because they started a program between Shotzi and Bayley. I think we need to get that out of the way first.
If just so Bayley can get the top.
See, I don't see EO cashing in on this show. I see Priest cashing in on this show. That's why I didn't pick EO like y'all did. But y'all don't see Priest cashing in, so I can see. Somebody cashing in on this show. I know that much. I just think it's gonna be Priest.
okay.
I think he's gonna cash in on Balor. After Balor win, they're gonna kick him out the Judgment Day. They're gonna replace him with that #1 stomach.
Well, if they do that, that does keep what I said. I don't think they're in Judgment Day.
Wow,
Of course, you can just
wow.
get kicked out. Tony D.
He's so
If Dom ever leaves Judgment Day, he needs to form a group with him and Tony D.
Oh my god.
Dom, Tony D, and Rhea. If Judgment Day ever breaks up, those three together.
Jeez.
Dom and Rhea is like China and Triple H in reverse or something.
Look at you, man. This man's stupid. What's the next match?
Okay, the next match is the last match. It's the tribal combat for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship and recognition of the tribal chief.
Oh, jeez. This is so obvious.
Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso.
Roman Reigns obvious.
If
It should be main event.
All right,
Jey Uso.
I'm gonna. This is where I throw my trump card in. Now hear me out. This is fucking retarded. All right, Jey Uso wins. Damian Priest cashes in on Jey Uso.
Hey, that was an area y'all brought up early.
That's my
I
idea.
said the entire Judgment Day can have all the gold.
That would be great. It'll be.
Bruh.
This is why I never picked Seth going into this show. I'm like, Balor gotta win something.
I told you it was retarded. I told you it was
I
retarded.
like this, other that would be the whole. You talking about the flip? Judgment Day.
What the hell? The Damian Priest WWE Undisputed
Bruh, I'm like this. I was like,
And
if,
Roman could be like, look, you were tribal chief for 2 seconds and you let down our whole family.
Oh, that would be so great. Yes.
Bruh.
So yes.
Bruh,
Yes.
bruh, that happened, bruh. Bruh.
Ooh,
Roman would never let him do that.
That'd be so great.
You will build Jay up. You will build Jay up for that man just to go.
That's the point.
That man will plane crash instantly off of that. He's like, Roman, like, you a tribal chief for 2 minutes, you couldn't handle the responsibility. Well, like,
What if Jimmy come back and screw Jay? There's a lot of
I've heard speculation about that.
I hope they don't do that. I was like,
Yeah, that would be stupid.
It would be so stupid, but
it'll be funny.
it would be
Hilarious.
But we need the bloodline to fall apart piece by piece.
And I kept saying that we need to do Jimmy versus Jay at WrestleMania next year. It ain't gotta be for no titles in there. It just need to happen.
But for them to see who's the real tribal chief.
Jimmy just need to be jealous because Jay main event.
What Jimmy got? Nothing.
Well, he ain't no bitch.
Yep.
Ain't nobody's
Ain't
bitch.
nobody bitch.
Well,
Not that much.
Jimmy saved Jay.
Hey, Jay didn't say Jimmy though. They whooped his ass. We think Jimmy.
Boy, it gotta be Roman because I still need the bloodline to fall apart piece by piece. Because unless we need Solo, unless we need Roman and Solo to have fallen out. Then Roman Reigns is back by himself when he was just a big dog and all that stuff.
Everyone
that's
else is going with Roman.
Oh, I'm going Roman. But Jay Uso should win.
That's fine. I'm going with my boy Jay, and then he'll let the whole entire world down when he gets cashed in on. And then Roman Reigns will just laugh at him all the way to the back.
Roman doesn't. The thing is, I can see them ending the Bloodline storyline at Night of Champions next year.
What about Payback? Where all this started? What, 3 years ago?
Well, cause you need Roman Reigns. You need a short little period after Roman Reigns lost the title.
I think. Why we never got Jimmy versus Roman? We're gonna get Jay versus Roman for the 3rd time. We ain't got Jimmy versus Roman yet.
You know, he was Roman's bitch up until the last moment.
Jimmy was never nobody bitch.
But I mean, in the beginning, all because Jay the one who had the attitude the whole way. I mean, the whole Sami Zayn thing up here. Jay up here was the one up here talking. He don't care what the tribal chief thinks. So Jimmy always been the rogue one. I mean, I keep getting it down.
The bloodline was everything Jimmy wanted though. Jimmy was fine with Roman being the champion. When he came back, he said it should be me and you talking to Jay as the tag team champion, which they went and did. So Jimmy got what he wanted out of the whole thing. Like he didn't care Roman was the top dog. He just didn't like how Roman was cheating Jay, which that did stop at one point until we got to the turn. Well, when Jimmy kicked the shit out of Roman, was like, you ain't finna just treat my brother like he's somebody's bitch. You don't do me like that because I'm nobody's bitch.
The man said, I was doing what you should have did a long time ago. Boy, Roman Reigns.
I got you.
Roman Reigns took that kick flush, bro.
No, the one he took from Jay was flush too. When he said, now you out, and I'm out too. That shit came out of nowhere. I did not see that coming.
I did. I was like, oh man, like I said, Roman right.
Yep.
Roman right. I was like, Jay's always going to fall back in line. Then I said, I'm out too, and I'm like, oh.
Well, yeah. Drugs. Anyway, anybody want to talk about anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll call it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
That's the end of Real Wrestling episode 94. We'll hopefully see my new crowning of a tribal chief that will actually get dethroned. We'll see you next time for Real Wrestling 95. Peace. No one's gonna interrupt me.
Huh?
Yeah, bitch.